Hello, welcome to Farming Simulator 22 Let's Play Silverrun Forest. I am your host, Fields and Skylines. It is April. It's 8 in the morning. Just having, nice little morning here on the property. Um, Dreaming about when we do put in that big new home, that ranch home log cabin that we want to put in. But for now, we need to get to work. We have some interesting jobs to do today with the lumber company and the iron mill on all of our productions. We definitely have to go and get more work. We're going to need more work. We're definitely going to need to get more wood up to the sawmill. Usual tasks. But today we are going to use the train. We're going to sell some of our goods on the train, and then we're going to also show off one of the new items I purchased in between episodes. We are also going to break down camp from where we were by the iron mill. We've logged enough in there for now. And we are going to start clearing out. We're going to create a camp over here. And we're going to clear out all of these trees through here and kind of work our way back and around through, hard to see through all here, all the shrubs, but kind of like up to this creek, possibly. But what does breaking down camp mean? We have to, remove our. We have to obviously remove. Let's hurry, get over there. All of our stumps. So we have to grind up all the stumps. We have to make sure all the wood is loaded up. I see there's a piece right here. Too heavy to lift. So maybe that one will get moved into the new camp. Because we have all the wood pretty much loaded up. We need to bust down our little log corral. As you can see, we've got all the wood loaded up. But we do have some stumps that need grinding. I thought I saw one over here, but I guess not. That's not a stump, it was a shadow. Okay. But we got a bunch of stumps over here that need grinding down all through here. And as you can see, there are some big trees in here still that we can take down, but I don't want to take them all down. I do want to leave kind of like a little bit of a border around our property. And then these smaller trees here will continue to grow. And once they grow up, we'll get them, come back and get them. But as we continue to clear trees, I want to get enough cleared so that we can break out a tree planter someday and plant some. So yeah, so we got to get all the equipment washed, put away, and all of the equipment stored. Because we aren't going to be doing any tree cutting in April. Well, at least in this episode of April. We might do a 2-part episode here, depending on where we're at. So let's take a look at our productions. First thing, let's turn all of these off because we have no wood. We are really low on the iron furnace. We are not really able to store a whole lot, so we have to go and sell those. I think I'll do that first today. In fact, we'll probably do a time lapse where I go and I deliver some staircase railing to the roller coaster, sell off our everything else. Actually, we'll check on the roller coaster on the way before we jump into a time lapse. But we definitely need to deliver some planks to the flooring, some long planks up to our wood turner. So yeah, so that's exciting. We're gonna check out the roller coaster, and then the other thing we're gonna do today is we are gonna buy that yacht, the boat yacht maker. Yeah, so we are gonna buy the boat yard today. So I am gonna get a worker on driving this thing, hopefully, up to the sawmill. As you can see, we have quite a bit of wood on here, which is good. We gotta be careful driving it. We don't want to flip it or anything like that. So we're gonna pull out in traffic carefully. We're gonna get it past the railroad tracks, and then we're gonna see if we can't set off a worker to get it up to the sawmill. All right, let's see what happens. I think if we get it to here, we're in good shape if it can make it. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Nope. All right. I don't know why AI can't do simple tasks of driving on a road, turning onto another road, driving, to a road. I think sometimes the bridges interfere. But I don't know. So if I can't get a worker to do it, I'll just do a quick little jump cut so that we can get to what we need to get to. Oh, come on. All right. Looks like it's going to have to be a jump cut. So I guess we'll do a quick little jump cut. All right. We delivered that wood up there. It's getting unloaded. We're at the roller coaster. As you can see, it's got a little bit more work done on it. It's jumped into the third stage now. And looking over everything it needs, it's going to need wood beams. It's going to need planks. It's going to need long planks. And we're going to need metal. Well, no, we're not going to need any metal. Metal's got enough metal here. Staircase railings. It's going to need some staircase railings. So it's going to need everything but metal. So we're going to go get some staircase railings and floor tiles. I won't need any floor tiles. So we're going to go get some staircase railings and then sell all the other stuff by the wood turner. We're then going to take go up to the sawmill and pick up all of our supplies. Well, we're gonna have to divide them up because we're gonna need some at the wood turner, and we're gonna need some. So we'll have to see what we have. We might have to go half and half. We'll figure that out, but we're gonna definitely get enough supplies to our productions and also get enough so that the what are these? These are pepper grinders. Pepper grinders. All right, so we're gonna sell these pepper grinders first. Then we will eventually get those railings. But yeah, so basically we want to make sure we have enough productions, but we also want to keep that roller coaster going, since that is one of our main goals, the roller coaster. Eventually we're going to have to buy more productions. And since we have to give all that wood up, we may not, we might be shifting because we won't have any wood to give to the yacht club. So maybe next month we'll buy the yacht club whatever wood we generate. Let me see, are these pepper grinders here? Those are, so we'll get those. Because we still have room on here. Drive away. See what spawns. Those are railings. Good, we'll take railings. Over there. So I'm gonna, like I said, we have a bunch of stuff we have to go and do. So I'm gonna do a quick time lapse here with getting the wood turner and the flooring all sold up, taken care of. Then once I'm up at the lumber mill, I will jump back in. So we'll see in a little bit. We made it up to the sawmill, and we have a lot of wood here, which is making me think maybe we can still buy the yacht club, because I think we'll have enough to divide stuff up equally, because we have plenty of small planks to go to our productions and to both to the boatyard. And well, let's make sure the boatyard takes this stuff. So to do that, let's go here, and we're gonna start with. So I'm gonna come to first. Planks. Boatyard takes planks. So let's go find long planks. Long planks. Boatyard takes long planks. Prefab wall. We eventually need to go to the roller coaster. Shingles, roller coaster. So I have to buy those. Table, wood beams, boatyard, roller coaster. So yeah, so all of these things need to get divided up between our productions and then the boatyard and the roller coaster. So we have 5 of these wood beams. Maybe we'll get another one. I turned the sawmill back on. We didn't really get a whole lot of wood from that truckload, but hopefully it'll be all right with our needs. Excuse me. So yeah, so we have 5, maybe 6, so we'll split it 3-2. Here we need to take some of these long planks to our production, so we'll probably go, there's 15, so we'll probably go 5, 5, and 5. For the small planks, we'll probably go, there's what, 3, 7, 11, 15, 17. So we'll probably again go 6, 6, 12, 5, 6, 6, 5. Sounds pretty good. 5 going to our production, and 6 and 6, because we already have a lot of flooring. So yeah, we already have a lot of flooring available. So we really don't need a lot more right away, because all that flooring I will be taking to the boatyard once we buy it. So what is the big surprise now that we're at the sawmill? Let's go take a look at what I did. That's right. I bought a telehandler. Why? Well, because eventually we're going to have to sell those wood chips this fall. And this way, this will help us be able to use the train better, because we'll be able to get stuff onto the train. So I am going to start using this. I know I could just try to auto load and time it right, but I think by using the forklift, the telesteer, we'll be able to just get things working a little bit better. So I am going to quickly jump in here and turn auto load on, so that hopefully it's far enough away where stuff won't start being loaded automatically. So I have never used a pallet fork telehandler, so this will be a bit of an adventure, I guess. Hopefully it'll work out okay. I guess we'll find out. Obviously not good at this. I have to get a mess, but I guess one at a time it will be. Right, what is the problem? So we go like this. We are almost flat. There is flat. We're stuck at. Why can't I move forward? There must be something invisible there. I could do that, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna try to pick up 2 more once again, and then we're gonna jump to time lapses and jump cuts, my favorite. Alright, so this is 4. Let's try to get 2 more, and then we'll drive them to the look at that, it's like okay, so let's just try 2. Alright, so that's 6, so we'll drive these down to the roller coaster and then we'll come back and pick up. In fact, I'll do this all in a time lapse with some jump cuts because this is going to take some time. So I will see you all once all this wood is sorted. we're done with that mess of delivering things. I'm going to try to come up with a better way to be able to do deliveries. I think we're going to need a couple vehicles and just be able to hire workers to drive, hopefully. But the next thing I want to show here now is the train, how it works. If you're familiar with the train from other maps, you basically just go to any of the train stops. Here we have one right at our sawmill, and you pop the little icon, and it calls the train. And it shows you that the train is, well, in this case, 2.7 meters away. So basically what you're doing is you're renting the train. So you pay for the train per however long you have it rented for. And then you basically get the train here, you load it up with goods, and then you send it on its way. And you eventually get paid for said goods. So while we're waiting for the train, I am going to try to carefully get these prefabricated walls ready, because if we look, I don't know if the train's going to be the best for them. 8784. So it's actually not. In fact, well, Elm Creek, there it is, 9,000. Best price you're going to get right now. So that is why we're using the train for these. I'm going to go ahead and grab one. Carefully lift it up. I wish I could strap it on somehow. I know you can get forks where you can strap stuff, but I am going to carefully bring it up on top of the platform here while we wait for the train to come closer. I don't know if we just missed it or what the deal is, but so there we go. Maybe there. Now a little stuff myself. That is very interesting. Here's the train, and I'm stuck. So I don't know what to do. It's been one of those days. Oh boy. Alright, well, this is interesting. So we're going to carefully try to get this up on the train here. You can put these anywhere on the train. So there we go. There's one. In fact, I'm going to move the train. So when the train comes, it may not necessarily be in the best position. You can jump in the train and you can control the train a little bit, just like you would anything else. But you need to be careful, because if you don't have stuff strapped down, it can easily fall off. So there we go. We should now have much more room to get our prefab walls on here. So let's go ahead and try to get these last two loaded up. Maybe I should have went with the little telly skid steer from GC. That might have been a better option than the full telehandler, but this seems to be what I'm going to need this eventually for one of the other things we're going to show, which will be loading up containers with logs to sell. It's kind of another thing. Come on. Oops. And then just one more. And I think the price was like $9,000. We're probably going to get, so 9 times 3 is like 27 and change, plus the cost of the train. So we'll probably be close to that $27,000 because of the change. So here we go. Let's get this last one on here. Down all the way. Whoa. Love tab. All right, so we want to jump in here, and then we want to strap things down, but we have to be on the right car. As you can see right now, we're on the second from the last car, so you can just Y like you do normally, and then you can fasten the straps. We're good. Now, people think you want to go forwards, and sometimes you do, but from this train station, we want to ride it backwards because backwards is closer than frontwards. And it's like I said, you're renting this train, you're paying for this train. So the least amount of time you have, the better. So if you slowly take this train back, eventually it'll kick you out and you'll hit OK. And there's the money. $29,894 that we ended up with was $119 for the train lease. So we didn't have it that long, which is good. Let me get back there so I can put my forklift away. So I've been storing the forklift right here. I mean, we own this whole sawmill. There is a garage I can put it in, but I think right here is plenty good. Turn that off. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get a worker driving this back. As you can see from productions, if we go down the wood, I'm making everything but prefab because we need everything. We're gonna run out of wood long before we deliver more. That's okay. We'll see what we get. I wish we could tell it to like run, maybe 5 pallets of plank only, 5 pallets. That's all we need, right? We don't want more than 5. But you can't give it like a, hey, shut the planks off at a certain time for some reason. I wish you could, or shut down a certain production. So what I mean is like, I need a lot more wood beams than I do wood planks, but I do need wood planks. So after we make, say, 5,000 liters of wood planks, turn it off so that we save extra wood to be used towards beams or the other stuff. So I think that's an enhancement to productions that would be nice. I don't know if on PC they have something like that or not. They probably do, because they have everything. So let's see, can I get this delivered up here somewhere? Let's see if this goes. Probably won't, because for some reason AI is no longer working on this map. Oh, here we go. Look at that. It's going. Awesome. So, 2 other things we have to do is we have to bust down this camp. We got to take care of some stumps over there. and we need to get all of our equipment put away. So I think I'll put all the equipment away when we end out the episode. So I think what we're gonna do here is a quick, I don't know, a quick time lapse to do some stump grinding and possibly even a filling up of the dump truck with ore. And once we're done with that, we'll get the dump truck down here. In fact, I'm going to do the dump truck first just because oh boy, they are not liking to go over bridges. Interesting. I don't know why the AI is doing this when there was a perfectly good bridge. Goodness. All right, so here we are. Let's fill this up. Of course, we have the new bucket, which is nice. Okay, I gotta get this timing down. All right, so what we're gonna do, we'll do this all in a time lapse. We'll get this filled up, get a worker bringing them back home to base, and then we will go ahead and finish with the log stuff and get things put away. So we'll see you in a bit. summer's on the way, so we are going to just start washing our equipment, storing it, and we're going to repair it all. We're also probably not going to have time to break down camp in this episode, so I think what we'll do in the next episode, we'll keep it in April, and we will break down camp and set up a new camp. I don't know why it's so choppy, other than it's probably because I have a worker driving. So yeah. Sorry. So yeah, so we're gonna wash all the equipment. We'll get it put away. We'll get it all repaired before we do the next one. I think I'll do that here at the end as we leave this episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're enjoying this content, please think about subscribing. It really helps me out. Stay committed and motivated. And also leave some comments if you have questions about what's going on, or if you have ideas on how to make these better. Please let me know. Also, better ideas on how to get our wood distributed out better. I mean, I could set it up to distributing. I don't know what that would do, though, if it would send all of it to our very own things and none to the roller coaster, which is why I haven't done that. That's my fear. So I'm going to probably put this trailer somewhere out of the way, not put it away, because I'll have my truck do that. This thing is too big to try to maneuver. So we're just going to kind of leave it right here. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And with that, we will call it an episode. Like I said, we'll pick up in May next time, and we'll have all repaired equipment. And then we'll start with busting down camp, cleaning up, kind of like we have two crews. We'll have a crew creating camp, crew busting down camp. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.